It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Tennessee Titans, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
From the capital of Tennessee and of country music, for any of you fans out there, welcome to Nashville. We're at Nissan Stadium. Welcome, everybody, to the booth. I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Ewert for this game. And Brock, as a former quarterback, I know your focus is on the offensive side of the ball ahead of this kickoff.
Yeah, these two offenses are so fun to watch because the best offenses in this league, Kate, they're about trust. And it just pops out. When you study them during the week on the game film, you just see it. They trust one another. That's head coach, that's coordinator, that's play caller, that's to the quarterback, and then certainly the 11 on the field. Both these groups are getting it done.
Katie York set to get this one started. And we're off and running from Nissan Stadium. Julius Chestnut to return. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. So the Titans ready for their opening drive of the game. And leading them out is their second-year quarterback from Kentucky. He earned several starts as a rookie. It's Will Levis.
Levis came into this league with a big old arm and an even bigger chip on his shoulder, Kate, based on where he was drafted. I still remember that on draft day, and you could see the disappointment as he fell out of that first round, and because of it, he's just got that fight to him. It's easy to envision him proving those doubters, and so many of those teams who passed on him, wrong.
Tackle made by the rookie from Wisconsin.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Brought down by the veteran, Von Bell. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he'll get it up to the 44. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Levis here on first down. This one finds Boyd. And this one does not go far.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
The give on second to Pollard. And his drive forward halted after a couple of yards. Jermaine Pratt with the play defensively. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Extra DB out there for the Bengals. 3rd down coming. Shotgun now for Levis. Caught by Pollard. And they make the tackle at the 38. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Titans will have a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Offense executing early. New set of downs at the 38-yard line. Throwing now on first down, Levis. And this one doesn't go far.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5. From the gun, Levis. Boyd hauls it in. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Oh, and that's not going to do it. He hooked it. The kick no good. Wide left. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
So in the end, the armchair quarterbacks, Kate, are going to tell you the more aggressive-minded play caller would have been correct. It would have been a better decision to go for it as they come up with nothing from that field goal try.
Putting a receiver in motion. Burrow's first play going to the air. Completed over the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense, and I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
First down, Burrow to throw. That throw finds Jamar Chase. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Working inside the red zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Still set up at the 9. It's second and goal. Burrow out of the shotgun. The back's got it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how. I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time,
and he runs it across. Touchdown! The Bengals have a great first drive and get the game's first points. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is York to kick this one away. Here's Chestnut on the return. And look at this return. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. So Tennessee headed out for its second drive of the game. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Levis now on first down. Breaks the tackle. Green grass ahead. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. Levis from the shotgun. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Mike Hilton getting up there for the tackle.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. Here comes the Titans punting unit. And this one is crushed. Wow, beautiful punt here. That is going to go for 60+. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. Hard to do better than that. A 66-yard punt. And it'll be Bengals football. First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
They'll send their tight end right. On second and 10, Burrow again. This one taken in by Chase. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. They'll come up 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Gets it to his man, Mike Gesicki. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. It's Kenneth Murray on the tackle. All right, here we go. 2nd down. To throw again, it's Burrow. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the 1st quarter. Neither side separating much so far. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. He's got a gain of 6 there. Tackled there by Jerome Baker. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. From the 48. Finds Chase on the slant. Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals pull that in front further. 13-zip. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Now he's York to kick this one away. Here's Chestnut on the return. And he's brought down. The 25 on the return. We'll get another look at this Tennessee offense. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire 1st half. They drop him behind the line. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw Levis. Okonkwo brings it in. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. They're set up at the 35 now. Throwing now from the gun. Completed to Pollard. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Levis throwing again. He's got Ridley here on the slant. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans make it a one-score game in the 1st half. Calvin Ridley with the touchdown. Well, Brock, even with it being possibly the most popular route for teams to go to, sometimes you get it on the slant, you find yourself with a gap to turn it into much more, including what we just saw, 6 points.
All this time on task between you and I together, why do you think it's the most popular route?
Easy for the QB?
Yeah, I mean, short distance, easy for the QB, and it's also great versus man or zone. There really is not a defense that you can employ out there when you execute it right and you execute it on time, the big plays, and sometimes like this, touchdowns will follow.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Brown with a return here. This return makes it up to the 25. The Bengals and Jamar Chase about to take over on offense once again. And we'll see if the perfect start can continue as they try for their third touchdown in 3 drives. From the gun, they give to Brown. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
They'll run again with Brown. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there. So consecutive 1-yard runs brings up 3rd and 8. Burrow from the gun. Escape. And the Titans rush brings him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The Bengals send out the punting unit. Jaquan Jackson deep for the Titans. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. Ball taken in at the 36. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. The Titans and Will Levis set to take over again. He manages 13 on this punt return. And the Titans will get set to take over. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. On the play fake, it's Levis. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
They get to Pollard from the gun. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Shotgun now for Levis. That's caught for the first. Brushes him off, and he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. I think we actually saw him call it early there, Brock. He made that throw, and then he signaled it was gonna be a touchdown. Like a guy calling it before his three-pointer goes through the net.
Oh, you mean like Larry Legend Bird? In the three-point shooting contest in the 80s?
Or maybe like a Tyrese Maxey, you know, but whatever.
The kids aren't alive, I get it. And they weren't alive in the 80s. They didn't see Larry Legend do it, but he did. And he anticipated, just like the quarterback.
Things trim back down to a single-point Brock as they send this off and away. And well, in the past, we wouldn't have batted an eye as it sails over the end zone, Brock. But with our new kickoff rules in place, that's going to cost them. The football's coming all the way out to the 30-yard line. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. We'll have him gain about a handful there. That was Harold Landry making the tackle. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Burrow setting to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Looking to throw, Burrow. He's on the move. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB could run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there's none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Starts the return at the 34. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. Terrific return here, 24 yards. And they'll get ready to go on offense. First and 10, it's Pollard. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Right back to Pollard. Stiff arm success. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. First and goal here. Spears will take it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans take a second-quarter lead. It's a Tajay Spears touchdown. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. He's brought down to end that return as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Burrow now against the blitz. Here's pressure, and he is dropped by the Titans. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
Motioning Chase left. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets them up with a 3rd down. And the play clock expires. This is going to cost them half the distance.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still 3rd down.
Backed up now after the penalty. It's 3rd down. They'll run here following the penalty. And an opening doesn't materialize. He's cut near the line of scrimmage. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. Punting unit out now. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. He takes this in on his side of midfield. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. The Titans and Tony Pollard headed back out there offensively. They seem likely to carry the lead. Comfortable. Throwing now on 1st down. Levis hits his running back. It's inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. They really don't care what the split is between ground and him as a receiver. The important part for their offense, Brock, is just getting this dude touches.
Yeah, just like those hoopers you see, right? When they are on fire, get him the ball. Whatever it takes, you're going to find a way to...
And he ticks this one in for a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans grow their lead just before halftime. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
One after by Folk is up and good. And the Titans push the lead up to 12. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Brown with a return here. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Well, we've already seen some... to see plenty more before this game ends, but you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. Second down now, 7 to go. Back to throw it. Fits it through the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It's halftime here in Nashville. The Titans giving the fans something to cheer about. They're in front at the break. Now we'll send you south to Orlando for a check-in around the league via Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
Okay, Kate, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to our EA Sports Halftime Reports. The Titans got a strong first half out of the Kentucky man, their quarterback, Will Levis. He came on after a slow start to fire 2 second-quarter touchdown passes and give his guys the lead at the intermission.
This one away. Brown with a return here. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. Out comes the offense for the Bengals. And as much as we thought we'd be watching highlights here, talking about this passing game, Brock, it's been the guys on the other side of the ball who come in and stolen that spotlight.
Yeah, and in an offensive-driven league, and one that sometimes even led you... We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room, some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. That's exactly what they did.
Give them a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. From the 32. That's knocked away by a defender. Incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. So now they're going to have to figure out this 3rd down. Burrow out of the shotgun. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 after that last highlight. They're at the 30. Burrow to the air now. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
It is caught left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Brown can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You've learned so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line in the deep.
And the catch is made. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
You're good on the point after. And the Bengals trim the deficit down to 5. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. On the return, here comes Tajay Spears. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Titans and this running back headed back out for a new series. They've certainly had no issue scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. From the gun, they go with Pollard. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Look at Cam Taylor-Britt getting up there to track that one down. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. From the gun, Levis. Complete beyond the marker. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Handoff running right, Pollard. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Jermaine Pratt with the play defensively. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Levis from the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Stop made by Sam Hubbard. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
I know these D-ends love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Pollard gets the 1st and more. And finally stopped at the 34. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire. Getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Levis setting to throw. Caught by Pollard. We're working a couple of yards past the line. Jermaine Pratt with the play defensively.
Simply part of the job description for any running back in today's game. You're out there, you're going to be one of your quarterback's most important safety valves. And you got to be ready for that check down at all times.
Oh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
This will not connect. Not enough leg, and too far left as well. And they can't add 3 onto that 5-point lead. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. This one taken in by Chase. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. 2nd and 3 now. From the 47. Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Picked up by Chidobe Awuzie.
You can see it right off the snap. They got a really good read on where that was designed to go. Having that extra defensive back, that nickel coverage, so critical on that interception. Give that defensive coordinator some credit. Had the right plan, the right personnel. These guys on the field made the right play.
And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bengals territory. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Again, a run with Pollard. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now.
That's good for a Tennessee Titan.
Levis here on 1st down. On the move, headed right. Completed to Pollard. And they bring him down around the 34.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Here's Levis. And this one is dropped and incomplete. He had the pick in his hands. Couldn't hang on. It's going to be fourth down. Now it's Nick Folk to try the Titans field goal. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. Distance is good, but not the accuracy. He just missed it left. And they can't add 3 onto that 5-point lead.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. Got a man, it's Gesicki. And a nice gain here, but it's stopped short of the first. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Burrow from the gun. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up. So out now comes the punter. And he's been getting all of it every time out. Getting about 50 yards of boot so far, and here's another quality effort. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Levis now on 1st down. And he's dropped. They got there for the sack, and that brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. The Titans have it with the lead. Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Another try following the sack. Into the... And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he's stopped. And the Bengals bring it out a 5th DB. They're in the nickel, 3rd down. Shotgun now for Levis. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. On now comes their punter. And they'll down this one just beyond the midfield stripe. Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing from the gun. Into the hands of Gesicki. Complete. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. All set up now for 1st and 10. Throwing is Burrow. Finds Chase on the slant. It's inside the 10. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. They'll try it on the ground. And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that 2-point attempt. Well, I know we normally look for where the breakdown occurred here, partner, but I think he just made a really good play defensively to get back there.
Yeah, you're not just thinking. He absolutely did it. That defender was reacting. Go shoot your shot. And that is teaching tape for that.
Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. So now here comes the Titans on offense. Spears on the give, headed right. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 27. Pass taken in by Pollard. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Extra DB out there for the Bengals. 3rd down coming. Now Levis. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. They're out now, ready to punt it. Ryan Stonehouse will kick it away. Struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose!
Kick catch in the fair. Kicking team.
Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no. And it's got to come back.
Automatic 1st down.
A costly penalty flag there as that turns 4th down into 1st and 10. Burrow out of the shotgun. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
And the Titans rush brings him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Here we go.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Straight ahead, it's Brown. Crosses the goal. Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals grow the lead to 7. York tacks on that extra point. And the Bengals grow their lead to 8. Now is York to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Spears. He's got a lane up past the 30. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. They'll get this drive started, 1st and 10. So the Tennessee offense headed out for another series. They have a chance to tie this game back up, but they got to get this to the end zone first on a touchdown, and then again on a 2-point try. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. 2nd and 3. Okonkwo brings it in. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Throwing now on 1st down, Levis. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Levis from the shotgun. And that's nearly intercepted, but couldn't hang on. Just a harmless incompletion. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
They'll go, it's Pollard. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Levis pushing his crew back to the line. 1st down from the red zone. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Intended for tight
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
The throw is caught. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. That's the 2-minute warning here in Nashville. Titans 8 points behind.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, they get a completion. Tackle for a short gain, I get a win.
And they got there in time. He's taken down. Titans in the hurry-up, trying to get this play off fast. Desperation time here on 4th. Throw is caught by the back. Touchdown, Tennessee. So there's part 1, Brock. They get the touchdown that they desperately needed. Now, you'd imagine, comes a try for 2.
You know, Kate, this might be just as tough as that touchdown. I know they work all week on their 2-point plays, but they're hard to execute. That being said, if they want to force overtime, this is a must.
Here we go. The Titans setting up for a big 2-point attempt. Looking to throw it. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. That was the play they needed. Now gotta hope your defense or special teams can come through and get you that football back.
And the sooner the better, too, because time is not their friend. They always have the onside kick to bail them out, but after that, it might be time for this D coordinator to crank up the aggression meter, and you know every one of these defenders will be attacking the ball.
The Cincinnati offense headed out now. They're out there with a lead that's down now to just 2 points, Brock. So you got to be cautiously aggressive, right? Try to run out the clock, but take care of the football because all it takes is a field goal to beat you.
How many times do these games we call come down to just one possession? Right? It's why these teams spend so much time situationally in the red zone, end of half, end of game. You got to live for these situations.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Has a man, it's Brown. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Tennessee calling its second timeout now. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? He'll look to throw it. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. It's picked up by the Titans.
You know, Kate, we talk about these wide receivers all the time and their incredible body control, but I'll say this, these pass rushers in this day and age, the body control they have to get home on these sacks, but more importantly, to create these strip sacks is so hard to do, and that is a master's class in how to take the ball away. Well done.
The Titans ready to take over on offense. And with time left, already inside of field goal range, they can really go for the win however they choose here. They're out and set, 1st and 10. A give to Spears, running right. And he will score, give him the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Jones. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Here come the Bengals to take over once again. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Now to throw. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. To throw. Got his target, it's Higgins. Rolling into enemy territory. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. Throwing now. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Here he is to throw. This one's caught. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half and puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
Extra point upcoming. This to put it to a field goal game. And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game.
Titans, 38.
Now he's York to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Spears. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The home teams returning their offense and this running back to the field. And they'd love a repeat of their last drive, wouldn't they? Their first play was their only play as they ran it in for 6. Setting up to pass. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Here he is to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up third down.
Incomplete. It's now 3rd and 19.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Mike 46! Mike 46!
One final shot here. Headed out right. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Bengals take this one on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say goodbye from Nashville.